Welcome back to my channel Cars Into SOA 7. The 1953 Chevrolet Corvette C1 is a landmark vehicle in American automotive history. It marked the beginning of an era, setting the foundation for what would become one of the most iconic sports car lines in the world. The Corvette was Chevrolet's response to the growing interest in European sports cars, and it played a significant role in shaping the American automotive industry. At the dawn of the 1950s, American manufacturers were primarily focused on producing large, powerful sedans. However, the post-war years saw an increasing fascination with lightweight, performance-oriented cars, particularly those coming from Europe. Brands like Jaguar, MG, and Ferrari were gaining popularity among American enthusiasts, and Chevrolet saw an opportunity to introduce an American alternative. The brainchild behind the Corvette was Harley Earl, GM's legendary designer. Earl was passionate about sports cars and believed that America needed a homegrown two-seater roadster. His vision led to the development of the EX122 concept car, which was unveiled at the 1953 GM Motorama event in New York. The response from the public was overwhelmingly positive, prompting Chevrolet to fast-track the Corvette into production. The first-generation Corvette, known as the C1, was hand-built in Flint, Michigan, with only 300 units produced in its inaugural year. This limited production run makes the 1953 Corvette one of the rarest and most collectible models today. Chevrolet used fiberglass for the body, a groundbreaking move at the time, as most cars were built with steel. This decision was made primarily to save on tooling costs and to allow for greater design flexibility. Under the hood, the 1953 Corvette was powered by a 235 cubic inch, 3.9 liters, inline-six engine, affectionately nicknamed the Blue Flame. It produced 150 horsepower, which was respectable for its time but fell short of the high-performance expectations of sports car enthusiasts. The engine was paired with a 2-speed Powerglide automatic transmission, which limited its driving dynamics compared to the manual transmissions found in European competitors. Despite this, the Corvette's lightweight body and sleek aerodynamics gave it a competitive edge in terms of handling. The design of the 1953 Corvette was heavily inspired by European roadsters but carried a distinct American flair. The front end featured a rounded nose with a mesh grille, flanked by two large headlights that gave it an aggressive yet sophisticated look. The sweeping fenders and smooth lines contributed to its sporty aesthetic. The rear end was simple yet elegant, with small round taillights and a dual exhaust system. Inside, the Corvette's cockpit was driver-focused, featuring a wraparound windshield that was innovative for its time. The instrument panel was straightforward, with a large speedometer and auxiliary gauges positioned for easy visibility. The bucket seats were upholstered in red leather, providing a striking contrast to the Polo White exterior, the only color available for the 1953 model. Despite its stylish looks and innovative fiberglass body, the first-year Corvette struggled in sales. Chevrolet faced challenges in convincing American buyers to embrace a sports car with an automatic transmission and a 6-cylinder engine. Many expected a more powerful V8, which wouldn't arrive until later in the Corvette's evolution. Additionally, the high price tag made it less accessible to the average car buyer. The lackluster sales figures of the 1953 Corvette almost led to the discontinuation of the model. However, Chevrolet remained committed to refining the Corvette, and by 1955, the introduction of a 265 cubic inch V8 engine dramatically transformed its performance and appeal. This shift marked the beginning of the Corvette's rise as a true American sports car. Despite its initial struggles, the 1953 Corvette laid the groundwork for what would become a legendary lineage. It introduced key design and engineering elements that would be carried forward in future generations. The use of fiberglass, for example, became a defining characteristic of the Corvette, allowing for lightweight construction and innovative styling. Over the decades, the Corvette evolved into a high-performance powerhouse, competing with some of the world's most prestigious sports cars. The C1 generation set the precedent for continuous improvement, with Chevrolet pushing the boundaries of speed, technology, and design with each new model. Today, the 1953 Corvette is a highly sought-after collector's item. Its rarity, historical significance, and unique design make it one of the most valuable Corvettes ever produced. Pristine examples can fetch millions at auctions, and enthusiasts consider it a centerpiece of American automotive history. The legacy of the 1953 Corvette.